Do you remember this Metaverse that we heard about the other day when Facebook's boss, Mark Zuckerberg, decided that it was a great idea to change the name of Facebook to Meta because he's trying to create a Metaverse, i.e. a place where people can go virtually, online, and be anyone they want, be anywhere they want, and do anything they want. Now, I am not a fan of virtual reality. I'm not a fan of going places without actually going there. I'm not a fan of being somebody else because I'm not somebody else. I have no interest in that. But guess what? Now, what we're going to be seeing is Nike setting themselves up to join the Metaverse, because Nike, the people who make all of those very expensive athletic clothing lines and very expensive shoes, which are basically trainers, they're going to be making virtual trainers now that you can buy, but you can only wear them virtually. So you don't actually buy them. You don't actually take delivery of them. You don't actually get them sent to you in a box. No, you can own them, but you can only wear them in the Metaverse. That means when you're sort of, wandering about inside of your own little world, pretending that you're a superstar or a famous basketball player or some kind of rock star, because you haven't got the wherewithal to actually be anything in real life. You haven't got the wherewithal to have the confidence to do anything in real life. So instead you're going to pretend like a child, and you're going to go into a world where you can be the hero. You're going to go into a world where you can be the superhero. You can put on Superman's outfit and wear a pair of really, really expensive Nikes that you couldn't otherwise afford in the real world because they're a little bit cheap, because they don't actually exist. So now we have reached a point of evolution in this country and in this world where people are so stupid that they will actually buy things that don't exist. Right? That's where we are. This is how ridiculous the human race has become. I've often said that we are actually now evolving in reverse. For many, many centuries, the human race evolved. We managed to learn how to make fire. We managed to learn how to kill animals to eat for food, and to use their skins for clothing, and to make sure that we could somehow shelter ourselves from the elements, right? We learned how to make a wheel. We learned how to travel. We learned how to make a steam engine. We learned how to make electricity. We learned how to make gas. We learned how to dig and delve for the few minerals of the earth that could help us to heat our homes. We're now going backwards. We're now talking to people who think we should do away with all that. We're now talking to people who think we shouldn't go to work every day. We should stay at home. We should work from home. We should buy things that don't exist. We should spend money on going somewhere but not going somewhere. If you want to go to Brazil, don't worry. Just go to the Metaverse and type in Rio de Janeiro, Copacabana Beach, and just pretend you're lying there. Is that really what the world has become? Is that really where we want to be? Seriously? I can't believe that this is where we have got to, and I think it's pretty sad, and it's a pretty awful indictment on the way the human race is going. I mean, pretty soon, you won't have to worry about climate change because the human race will have become so idiotic and thick that it actually won't be able to reproduce anymore. Because if people don't go out anywhere, they don't meet anybody, there won't be any sex being had. There won't be any families being made. There won't be anything being made. Everyone will just be pretending to be something they're not. I think it's quite frightening, isn't it? What's the matter with these